We're live. Welcome to Office Hours with Kevin and Angie.
Remember, there's a slight delay last time we.
Oh no, I don't remember. I wasn't here.
No, two times ago. Anyway, welcome to Office Hours.
I'm back from vacation.
And I'm still here.
And Kevin's gonna leave for vacation. You're gonna leave for vacation though.
That's right. So I'm Kevin Mullaney, the artistic director of Under the Gun Theater.
I'm just some schmuck that works here.
That's Angie McMahon.
Kevin's all about formalities today.
Well, I listen to podcasts, and it, if they're too informal and people don't introduce themselves, and then it bothers me. Like so many podcasts, the first 10 minutes are just like, we're just dicking around talking.
We're eating eggs.
Yeah, basically the last podcast or the last webcast we did, that would be like the whole thing for a lot of podcasts. Anyway,
but we're back to business now because I'm back.
Well, people.
Here's what I was thinking. I think we should go old school. I think we should go MTV Dance Off Pants Off. I think that we should see Kevin Mullaney do a little Dance Off Pants Off. A little bit. I think if you really want to see Kevin Mullaney do some Dance Off Pants Off.
Well, right now we have 0 viewers, so that's not going to happen.
So for next week, if you want to see Kevin do some Dance Off Pants Off, you should comment and what song you wanted to see him do it. And I think right now you should do the Nay Nay.
I don't even know. I barely know the song. I don't know the video.
You don't know. Jordan. Yeah. Come here and show Kevin how to Nay Nay.
No. All right, we should get
I want to see you whip. And I want you Nay Nay. I want to see you whip. That's like this. Do that.
I don't really want to do that bit.
Leave it in the comments if you want to see Kevin do Nay Nay next week. I'll make him do it.
So what are we going to talk about this week?
Well,
Talk about the story of how we've got a new colony or a show that we're jointly doing with the new colony that starts rehearsal this week. Is that right?
Yeah, it starts on Wednesday.
Or did it start last week? Anyway, it starts rehearsal very soon.
I think it starts tonight. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it does.
That's what's rehearsing in the space tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. So
or Wednesday, rather
Wednesday night.
Nikki Margolis
is going to be directing it, and
our improv side.
Our improv side of it.
Yeah.
And then basically the concept. Well, why don't you talk about how you came up with the specific idea? I mean, it's based on something else.
Right. I saw a show many years ago that's basically a short form improv game called Playbook. We have one person who's reading from a script and one person who's improvising off the script, and they can't go off book, the person who's on script. And so we love Evan Linder. Like, we've worked with him. This will be our third project working on with him. He's from New Colony. He's the co-artistic director with Andrew Hopgood. And Evan wrote a 10-minute play for One Act Roulette, which was the first production we'd ever did, when itinerant at Donnie Skybox. So sorry, Second City, we love you. And then we did based on a true story with him as a guest. He was an awesome guest. I got to interview him. And so I've just been a fan of New Colony. I'm a fan of Evan. And I said, would you guys be interested in doing this show with us, but with your plays, which are all original work that their company members have written. They have a catalog of 20 original plays now that they've done in the course of the first 7 seasons. With your actors, with your work, with your scripts, and we'll pair one of our improvisers with your actors and your scripts. And they were ecstatic. And Evan and Andrew came here, and they were like giddy schoolgirls.
So how it works?
Happy.
I mean, for someone who doesn't know that game Playbook. So how it works is one of their actors will prepare a scene, probably a scene that they did in the actual show. And they'll come in and they'll know all their lines for this scene, and then we'll pair them with one of our improvisers who does not know the scene, does not know any of the lines, and will improvise their way through the scene. So obviously the scene will be way different than what it was like when it was part of their play.
I'm really glad that you re-explained that.
But you didn't explain that the person was going to be improvising. You just sort of.
I said that.
I don't think you explained it. You have to think about somebody who is watching this that maybe doesn't know anything about us.
Like, who is that? That person's not watching us yet.
Eventually, that person will be.
So they're going to go back in the archives and be like, "Oh no, Kevin was right. I had no idea."
These are getting 100 views. I mean, that's something.
No, I'm not complaining.
I'm just saying, like, you have to. This is something you have to package it for people who don't know anything about us.
All right. So that's happening. Really excited about that. It's called My Fucking Scene Partner Doesn't Know Their Lines. And it's opening September 20th. It's going to run on Sundays at 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
And they're starting rehearsals now. Let's see. We had auditions last night for the Apprentice Program.
That's right. We had 24, 25 people audition for the Apprentice Program. So the notifications for that are going out right after we're done with this.
Was anyone terrible? I mean, you don't want to say,
nobody was awful.
Like in our general auditions, when we had 350 people.
The standard for the Apprentice audition was interesting. It was like generally, like the median performance was probably better than the auditions for the actual ensemble.
Because there were some terrible auditions for that. Can I just say my favorite one? This is my favorite one.
Well, that person might be watching.
I don't care. No, we have one view. So this is the thing. This was my favorite audition from general auditions. The woman said, like, "Oh, dinner's almost ready, honey." And the guy said, "But I'm an alien and you're from Earth. How will we ever make this work?"
Oh, I'm sorry. That was a secret I told him before the scene. I'm sorry I didn't let you in on that.
I was writing a note and I went, "What's happening right now? What are we doing? Why is this happening?" I think he like probably put that line on his Facebook and it got the most likes and he's like, "I'm going to open with that." That's my thought. Good. So Apprentice auditions went well.
Yeah. We're gonna have a great fall, I think, with the Apprentice Program, and
good.
And it's a building a little bit. It's a slightly larger group, most likely, than last session during the summer. So that's building.
Yeah,
it'll be really fun.
Well, you're going to be gone this weekend, so you're not going to see the 5 shows that we're opening.
No, I'm including one that I'm in. I'll be at Camp Improv Utopia this weekend. Be one of the teachers and camp counselors. Actually, I don't know if I'm officially a counselor. Well, there are people who are counselors or who have the title camp counselor.
Is that like you go in? It's like, "Come on, wake up, little birdies! It's time to start the day."
I guess. The one thing that's interesting that caught my eye that is not true of teenage camp is some of the cabins will be co-ed.
Ooh.
Yeah, there'll be like 10 to 12 people in per cabin, and you can apparently request a your gender only cabin.
You think there's going to be some private sexting?
I don't. Not when there's 10 other people, 10 other adults.
Somebody
in the room.
might be freaky like that. You don't know.
I don't know. I'm not going to participate.
Well, I hope. Is Janet coming? So no, hope
no,
not.
Of course not. I mean, even as a viewer, I'm not going to.
A viewer, you're going to peek under the covers like. Nope. Fun. Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah. So all kinds of camp activity.
Ride horses.
I don't know if there's horses. There may be swimming in lakes. There will be hiking and other activities.
Weed smoking.
No drugs or alcohol allowed.
Oh, this sounds like fun. Cool. So we have a lot of stuff we're opening this week. I'm just going to look at the calendar. We have Camp Treetop.
Camp Treetop.
That's our version of camp. Kevin won't be there for.
Yes, I do have a role in that, but Greg Claza will be understudying me for the first week. So if you really want to see Greg do it instead of me, this would be the weekend to do it. Otherwise, come next weekend. And
Greg's not in after that? He's just in the one?
No, he's also understudying Bill on a different night. So he's going to be in it twice.
Nice. Swing player. Yeah. That's at 7:30 on Friday. We're opening up. I directed our first review. It's not our first sketch comedy. We've written several sketch comedy things and did the 24-hour sketch, but it's our first time putting together an original review. It's called Obsessed. That's at 9:00 on Friday. Courtroom Arama and this textbooks are not suitable for textbook. Both close on Saturday. Mm-hmm. And then we have our Porn Minus Porn, which opens Saturday at 10:30. Porn Minus Porn was the winner of the Tournament of Show Ideas. Yeah. We have our new jam. We're going to do a jam on Sundays at 6. So anyone can come and improvise with our ensemble during a little jammy jam. And then Will You Accept This Rose, an improvised parody of The Bachelor, Sunday at 7:30. No, 9. Sorry, 9. 7:30 is the Snubfest winners from the solo and sketch competition. So we have a lot opening this week. A lot of stuff.
So what have we been talking about in office hours today? A lot of what we've talked about, we have two new house managers. I mean, Jay started a few weeks ago.
Jay McIntosh.
And Aaron
Sherholm
is getting trained this week.
Mm-hmm.
So that's exciting.
Yeah.
Tyler, who has been our primary house manager since the spring, is going to grad school. So he's sort of cutting back his hours, and he'll just be house managing once a
week.
Once a week. Oh, who's that?
Hi, buddy. What's up?
This iPad's doing this. It's not talking.
It's glitching.
No, it's not.
Oh, here.
It's not.
Here, just do that. How's that?
Good.
That better?
Yeah.
All right.
But I won't talk in my headphones.
Let me see.
It's
All
not
of our
working.
kids are here today.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. That's Caitlin.
Caitlin and Jordan are both here.
Yeah.
Angie's daughters, and my puppy is here.
The CPS doesn't start till next week, so it'll be like we'll start getting into our normal rhythm next week once the kids are back in school and there's no more camp and everything else. So, and everyone's done with vacation. You'll be done with vacation. I'll be done with vacation. So we'll be able to kind of start. You're working on your Star Wars show now too, right? It's going to open December. I mean,
it's we're doing a parody of Star Wars. That's yeah. So we're in the writing process right now. We're right in the middle of the writing process.
why do I have to be quiet about that? Don't we want to promote things that are coming up?
Well, we're not going to call it we're not going to have Star Wars in the title or anything.
No, but that's what it's based on.
Yeah, but we're going to be cagey because we don't want Lucasfilm. They're paranoid as crap.
Yeah, but I thought he sold it to like Disney or something.
He did, but I think we still need to be careful in the promotional. We get, we don't want to. We can't use like Star Wars or Jedi or
No, I get
shit
it.
like that in the title.
The
the
show
promotion
that's
term.
inspired by
It's a parody. It'll be very parody-rific.
And then you started working on that.
Yep. Very excited about. This is just like endless plugging.
No, here, I got it.
You got it? Okay. So, Vampire Hunt. Oh, you know what we should talk about?
What? Kevin
should
Lane,
talk
dance off, pants off.
We should talk about
I wanna see you
Upshow.
whip. I want to see you. Oh, there. Yeah.
Upshow.
There's a new thing this week. I totally forgot about that because I was gone.
So we have this new thing that's this new thing in the space hooked up to one of our monitors, and the idea is if you share a photo on either Twitter or Instagram, and you tag it with hashtag Upshow and hashtag UTG Theater, ER, then it'll show up almost immediately on our monitor. So the idea is like if you're at the show and you take a selfie or you take a picture of the show, you can tag it, and then it will show up on our monitors either before the show, because usually it's off during the show, or right after the show. So people were using that, especially for the karaoke finals, for the Saturday Night Mike Fight finals on Saturday. There's a bunch of photos shared. And if you want to see what the other photos that people have shared, just search Instagram or Twitter for UTG Theater, the hashtag UTG Theater, and you'll see some of the photos and videos that people shared. So that's kind of fun.
You can do that from home. If you feel like just snapping a picture right now and hashtagging those two things, it'll be on our monitor when we open it up.
Now, the first thing, of course, that I asked about was essentially dick pics. So yes, in theory, you could troll us by putting a dick pic up.
But then you're putting your dick pic up to all of Twitter as well.
That's right. So it does have to be a public post on an active account.
You have to have at least 11 followers.
And then we'll easily delete you if
And we can ban you for life.
That's right. You ban you from every Upshow screen, not just the one in our theater.
So then you could not even put dick pics at Costello's sandwich shop.
Or barley corn.
Yeah. So all the hip kids are doing it, and we're doing it.
Do you think that there's establishments that if you sent a dick pic to their up show, they would be okay with it?
Maybe Cubby Bear.
Maybe.
So that seems like a lot of pluggity plug.
A lot of plugins.
Yeah.
We're still figuring this office hours out.
Well, we got just so much going on. We're constantly opening and closing shows.
Yeah.
Because we're just trying a lot of different stuff. So, I mean, that's a lot to. I hurt my foot this week. I won't be able to climb in the booth all week.
No teching for Angie.
Mm-mm.
All right. Should we wrap it up, I guess?
Yeah, that's a great note to end on. So, guys, if you want to check out Office Hours next week, Kevin will be back. I'll be back. We'll have lots to talk about while he was gone. We'll see. If you want to see Kevin do the nay or some other dance off pants off, leave it in the comments, and I will make him do it. If you say, this is what I want to see.
Nope.
Yeah. Just wait. If we get enough comments, you're going to have to.
Nope.
Dance off pants off. All right, guys. We'll check you guys out next week.